Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Oh, 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 good times never seem so good. I'd be inclined to believe they never would, but now I. Hey, oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Well, today is the day. Today is the day. All right, I'm wearing my old school Brook shirt, my old school Brook cap. The new gear will be put on later, before the fight. But today is the day. Day we have been waiting for months. All of the shit talking is almost over. I still have some more shit to talk. All right. But in a matter of hours, it is 8:17 a.m. Central Time in the States. So that would make it what 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, what 2, 17 p.m. in the UK. I mean, we are what maybe 8 hours away, man. It's time, guys. It is time. The grudge match is personal, damn it. It's personal. It ain't just a sport. It's personal today. You know, did all this shit the Spencer characters talk about Kell Brook. All Kell's ducking, Kell's scared, fight your mandatory or vacate. All this shit they said about the great Kell Brook, okay? The man who challenged Golovkin for the middleweight crown, alright? All this shit they talked. This man stepped up. It's time for him to prove me right that he is the best welterweight in the world. Alright, now coming up, the Crow will be revealed. More fight day gear will be revealed. And the chocolate brownies will be revealed, alright? But while we give people time to tune in, let's go ahead and let's talk about the fight, the pre-fight, my breakdown. All right. Let's see. All right. Now let's talk about Errol Spence's advantages in the fight. Okay. He is the younger man. In my opinion, I think it is a disadvantage because Kell Brook is still in his prime. He is only 4 years older. The age for Kell Brook means more maturity and more experience because Kell has been boxing longer and he's been living longer. So his mind is more mature. His boxing experience is greater. So I see the age advantage actually being for Brook, but most would see it being for Spence because he is 4 years younger. So, see that the way you want. All right. And now Spence supposedly has a slight height and reach advantage, but I do not see a pronounced height advantage, man. They look pretty eye to eye to me. The reach, I'm pretty sure he has a little reach on him, but not significant. All right, so that is a wash to me. All right. Now, in Errol Spence's favor, he does not have an eye injury or a major lingering injury that we know of. So that is an advantage for him. If Kell was to have problems with the eye, I do not believe he's going to have problems with the eye. I believe they've taken care of that. But Spence, in a sense, is the younger, fresher fighter. All right. Now, I know a lot of people believe that Errol Spence is the better athlete, stronger, faster, etc., etc. I'm giving that a tie. All right, that has to be proven in the fight. I have to see who is superior because Kell is elite. Kell is not garbage. Okay, so that is a tie for me. The athleticism. All right, now let's talk about my boy Ezekiel Brinsley Brook. All right, his advantages in the fight. He has the experience advantage, as I have said many times. 10 years more experience in this fight, man. He's been boxing 22 years. Errol Spence has been boxing 12 years, lifetime. All right, and of course he has championship experience, which I'll talk about in a little while. All right, now I'm giving the skill advantage to Kell Brook. Why? Because he is more experienced. He has more gym time. He has more fights. He has more everything than Errol Spence. So I am giving a skill advantage because he is a high level athlete, because he has been around a long time. I'm giving a skill advantage to Brook because of gym time, all right, and actual fight experience. All right. I'm also giving the maturity experience or advantage to Kell Brook because of the age, because he's been around the sport longer. I'm giving him the maturity advantage, and because he's lived longer, all right, been through more. The adversity that goes to Kell Brook. You know, he had the busted nose against Carson Jones, as we all know, as many people like to point out and say. You know, like it was such a bad thing. Kell was immature going into that fight. He learned a valuable lesson. He learned how to deal with adversity in a fight and learned to actually, be on point going into fights. So I am giving that advantage to Kell Brook. As we know, Errol Spence has not faced adversity. No busted eye, no swollen eye, no busted nose, none of these things. No broken jaw. He has not had to deal with anything like that in the fight. Hell, I don't even think he has not even been knocked down as a pro. So, imagine being on the biggest stage, having to deal with adversity in a fight for the first time. All right. The intelligence, I'm giving Kell Brook. All right. He, because of the experience, the maturity, plus he is not underestimating or being arrogant towards Errol Spence in this fight. I see, Errol Spence and Derrick James. I see their camp, man. I see them underestimating Kell Brook. I have been saying it, and it seems to be all the way up until now. I truly believe these guys think they're gonna go in there and blow out Kell Brook. Not respecting this guy, Derrick James, not doing the proper homework on Kell Brook. Thinking that he's not that great. So I believe Kell realizes that Spence is good and has talent. Uh, while while Errol Spence, not giving this guy the props that he deserves, I believe. All right, I am giving the training advantage to Kell Brook. Dominic Ingle, in my opinion, he is better and smarter than Derrick James. Hell, he outsmarts Derrick James in the press conference by a long shot. He cannot joust with Dominic Ingle, Derrick James. The guy has seemingly been outsmarted in preparing for this fight. Dominic Ingle said at the first press conference that they had a DVD of Errol Spence's fights, while Derrick James, hell, he admitted to Dante 2 months out that he had not seen the Sean Porter fight, and according to the TBV interview, you know, he was saying Kell gassed against Triple G. That's not what I saw. I'm wondering if he actually saw that fight, and if he did see that fight, that may have been the only fight he saw. Maybe he saw the Porter fight after it was uploaded to YouTube. So, I am giving the training advantage to Dominic Ingle. I do not believe Derrick James did his homework. I do not believe Derrick James is a student of the game. I think he just goes off. He went off what people told him. People telling him about the Sean Porter fight. I just do not see him, being a better trainer than Dominic Ingle, and I believe Dominic Ingle has been around the sport longer than Derrick James. All right. Now, the home field advantage, big time, to Kell Brook. Bramall Lane, of course, as we all know, has been a dream of his since he was a child. Kell Brook not traveling, the crowd, dream fulfilled, what I have in my notes. This is going to be huge. 27,000 strong for Kell Brook. Any cheers for Spence, I believe, will be sparse and rare. All right. Now, and I believe that is going to have him very fueled and adrenaline pumped going into this fight. The championship experience, of course, Kell Brook. He has 4 IBF welterweight title fights. When he challenged Sean Porter and he defended 3 times. He also had the middleweight championship fight against Golovkin, and early in his career he had fights for minor belts. The British title, minor WBA, WBO, WBC type belts. Okay. Also, Kell Brook, he has an advantage. In my opinion, he has an advantage with a lot of testing because he has been through the process as a pro. Errol Spence, while he is saying that he was randomly tested as an amateur, that was a long time ago, and that was in the amateurs. As a pro, Kell Brook is experienced with that situation. We do not know what Spence was doing, if anything, prior because he was not being tested. Kell Brook, high level, been fighting high level fights. He's been getting tested. All right, so I'm giving that advantage to Kell Brook. We do not know how Spence is going to perform in this fight without a testing. Just throwing it out there. All right, the mindset, ready for war. Team Spence thinks it's going to be a blowout. I'm giving that to Kell Brook. The chin, I'm giving to Kell Brook. Brook has been tested. He has been in the ring with Golovkin. Golovkin did not have him laid out flat. He did not have him flying out the ring Bernard Hopkins style. So I'm giving the chin advantage to Kell Brook. When Errol Spence got rocked by Larte, we saw what happened. Back up, clinch, got a minute rest, came back out, backed up for 2 more minutes. He got hit flush one good time, and it took him, 3 minutes to recover. So I'm giving the chin advantage to Kell Brook. If he hits Errol Spence flush, it's going to be interesting to see what happens and how he reacts. All right. Plus, his chin has been untested, as I have in my notes. Now, when this fight was first announced, I thought this was a 50-50 fight. But as the fight has gone on, it's drawn closer, man, and I have looked into the fight, done research, listened to the mindsets of everyone. In my opinion, this is an 80-20 fight for Kell Brook, man. That's right. I'm giving Errol Spence only a 20% chance of winning this fight. And hell, that's out of respect. I'm giving him hell, if he was lesser than what he is, I would give him even less of a chance. All right, so I'm giving him a 20% chance of winning this fight in Sheffield, in Bramall Lane. With the travel, the inexperience, all these things as I pointed out. All right. Now let's talk fight strategy, just how I see it. Errol Spence told Kell not to run, but in my opinion, that was dumb. Errol Spence needs the space to extend his power shots, to put his body into his shots. If Kell crowds him or has him backing up, he can't get off power. I don't think Spence is good fighting backwards, as Terrence Crawford can do. I have not seen Errol Spence fight that way. He has been front foot heavy his entire career, and everyone has backed up and retreated. All right. No one has walked Spence down. When Bundu moved forward, he had his most success. Kell has war on his mind, from what I've been hearing from him. He sees the fight as his Prince Nassim Kevin Kelly fight. I think Kell wants a fight. He wants to prove the boxing world wrong and get his respect. I see him moving forward on Spence early and landing flush early to let Spence know he's in for a tough fight and get Spence's respect. Kell is going to be hard to put away at Bramall Lane. That's the way I see it. The ultimate adrenaline rush for Kell Brook. Kell should move forward all night and stay away from the ropes. Spence's stoppages occur near the ropes. That would be Leonard Bundu, Chris Algieri, and Alejandro Barrera. All those stoppages happen with those guys up against the ropes. All right. Now my prediction. If and when Kell finds Spence's chin, I think he's going to fold. I don't think he has a great chin. He didn't react well after he got blasted by Larte. Dealing with adversity for the first time in his career on the road in a championship fight is tough. I see Spence getting hit the hardest he's ever been hit in his life. A high-level guy with real power and bad intentions. I have Brook winning inside the distance. Not sure which part of the fight, but if it happened early, I would not be surprised. I also would not be surprised if the takeaway from the fight is Spence got exposed and or Spence doesn't have a chin. All right. And finally, as I use for the thumbnail for this video, the prophecy for this fight, man. I just believe it is a powerful thing. This fight was prophesized in either 1992 or 1993 by Kell Brook's Uncle Johnny, as has been said many times. Kell Brook was taken to Bramall Lane at the age of 6 or 7 by Uncle Johnny. and Uncle Johnny told him that he would be defending his world title at Bramble Lane, and it has all come true. And I do not believe his uncle made that prophecy for him to lose, to suffer a devastating defeat at Bramble Lane. I just do not believe it. Errol Spence is the great opponent for this event. You know, he has had all the hype. He has Olympic background, power, offense, knockouts, all these things, all the hype on Errol Spence to make this a great fight. But I believe the prophecy will be fulfilled. I do not believe it was made for Kell to lose. All right. Now, let's get down to serious business. All right. Now, first, I guess to get the fun out of the way, I received a package in the mail yesterday. All right, just in time. All right, let's see. See if I can put it up there for you to see. Straight out of Sheffield. All right, fight day gear. That made it just in time. Got my red Kell Brook hoodie, the special one. Alright, I will be wearing this with my red shirt in the post fight. Alright. So that's that. Alright. Now, when we win this fight, Team Brook, there will be a celebration. And as Team Brook, there is only one way to celebrate. Alright. We got them chocolate brownies, baby. Fresh and ready to be eaten. So, in the post fight, when Kell wins the fight, alright, I will be laughing my ass off eating these chocolate brownies. That's what's going to happen, alright? Now, if the impossible happens, if hell freezes over, alright, if Errol Spence is to win this fight and give Kell his first defeat at welterweight, and ruins the prophecy and beats him at Bramble Lane in Kell Brook's hometown. Alright? If it happens, then you will see me eating out of this bowl. Alright? Because I have talked a lot of shit. We all know. And you put it down here for y'all to see. Let me uncover it so y'all can see it. Alright? And let me tell you, this shit is nasty. I have not tasted it, but to describe the smell, it smells like a mixture of sardines and Alpo, okay? Alpo dog food. This shit looks nasty. It smells nasty. It should not be sold in stores, alright? Now, let me show you guys the crow. Alright? There it is. In all this nasty natural glory and disgust. Alright? Somebody eating this damn crow after the fight. Now, it's either gonna be me on behalf of Team Brook and all the shit that we've talked, or I will be spoon feeding it to all of the Spencer characters. Team Spence, alright? And I will be talking shit and I will be calling names. Alright? It will be bad. The only way crow does not get served is if I see this fight as a draw. Alright, we going off my scorecard. I will be scoring this fight, and I will be scoring it fairly. And I take notes. Y'all know I take notes. So, you know, no bullshit is gonna fly. No bullshit decision, no bullshit draw. You know, whoever I see winning the fight, I will judge it, I will call it, and then crow will be served accordingly. Alright? And that's the way it's gonna be. So, unless something happens, unless something crazy happens, man, you know, I will be back here live after the fight. Just give me time, because I will listen to the post-fight interviews, and as soon as that's over, I am coming on, and we are having a discussion. You know, crow will be served, or chocolate brownies, or both, depending on the outcome, all right? The only way it doesn't happen is if I see the fight as a draw. But I see this fight, I see somebody getting stopped one way or the other. All right, I really do. So that's the way it's gonna be, guys. Let me go to the chat. All right, because I have not been looking at the chat since I've been doing the video. All right. Uh, let's see what time I start. What time did I start this? I guess it was around 8:17 or so. But I will be doing the post fight if that's what you're talking about. I will be doing the post fight after the interviews. After the post fight interviews, I will be coming on unless something crazy happens. Unless I'm pulled away or somebody's bothering me, or interrupting me, or something. I will be here. All right. Okay. Uh, let's see. Monty Brown. It's time for the truth to destroy Kale the Special One. Give my guy his full credit after this massacre and new man down strap season. Look, hey, as I said, man, look, if this guy pulls this fight off, man, if Errol Spence wins this fight clearly and cleanly, now no bullshit decision, no bullshit outcome. If he honestly clearly wins this fight, I will come on here and I will say that Errol Spence is the best welterweight in the world because I believe Kell Brook is the best, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. If he beats Kell Brook, man, I will not be saying no shit about, the middleweight and the weight and all that kind of shit. No, nothing about the eye, nothing like that. I'm saying Kell's winning this fight regardless of all that shit. So you will not hear me making no excuses about that. If Errol Spence clearly wins the fight, I will congratulate him and his team. I will say that I was wrong, and I will say that he's the best. All right. Let's see. Dwyer says minus 200 is value. The hype is strong in this one. Yeah, I strongly disagree. All right. Yeah, my only regret is I wish that I would have waited up until now. Hell, I thought plus 125 was a deal on Kell Brook, man. Hell, if I would have known that on some books he was up to a plus 200, man. If I would have known that, shit, I would have waited, man. I would have waited. I thought this fight was gonna be odds wise close the whole way, but the hype is real on Errol Spence, man. Let's see. What I think about the weigh-in, Spence looked kind of shook. I thought I did see a little eye blinking. I did see him take a little step back. Kell was all serious business in that stare down, man. He was eyeing. Kell was looking like Peter Weller in RoboCop with the helmet off. Shit, he with the metal brain exposed and shit. That's what Kell was looking like with that Peter Weller face, with the way he was eyeing down Errol Spence, man. So yeah, I do believe Spence got a little shook up. I saw some blinking of the eyes. I saw him take a step back first. That's what I saw. All right. And man, I think Kell going into this fight, man, he's gonna be fueled by that audience at Bramble Lane, man. I'm telling you, I think he is going to go at Errol Spence. That's the way I see it. How do I feel about Khan commentating the fight? I hate it. I believe that's just going to be Sky Sports. I hope, because I do not want to see Amir Khan. I do not want to hear Amir Khan with his talking about he wanting 70% and all this bullshit. Look, he needs to go away. His ass is desperate for a big fight now because he cannot get one. All right. So to hell with Khan, Queen Khan. All right. Prefer him in the ring. Let's see. Errol didn't look shook. You crazy? Errol about to show up and show out. Now I believe the mental advantage goes to Kell Brook. All right. Spence is taller and longer, and we use it to a T. It's not that major, man. I really don't even see it. Round 1 to round 3. Brook 22-1. Get on. Hey, if it's an early stoppage, man, I would not be surprised. Gonna be a good fight still. Spence will never have been hit as much, that's true, as he will be hit in this fight. Brook gets busy in the ring. You didn't give Errol a fair shake. Oh my God, everything favored Brook. Hey, that's the way I see it, man. That's the way I see it. Going into this fight, I saw it 50-50, but I don't see it that way now. LOL, Errol giving Brook all his critics said he's dangerous, he has heart, and it will be tough. You just hearing what you want. This is a career-defining fight for both fighters. Both have unanswered questions about them. They will be answered tonight. Kale gave up against GGG. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He knew it was a matter of time. I don't know what you're talking about. Anytime you drop your hands, you welcome in a KO. No, he was taunting Triple G. He was making fun of Triple G. This so-called monster and hell of a hitter, this beast known as Triple G that everybody feared. Here, this quote unquote welterweight was in there eating his shots, taunting him with his hands down, telling him that he wasn't shit, that he was not hurting him, that he could not hit him. And Dominic Engel panicked and threw the towel. That's what happened in that fight. All right, let's see. He couldn't hurt Triple G. That's bullshit. Triple G lying his ass off trying to be this fake Terminator. Look, I know what I saw. I saw his ass get lifted off both feet. I saw him clenching his teeth as he ate an uppercut. All right, taking back steps when he was getting hit. Triple G full of shit. All right, let's see. Spence is good, but remember, Brook is the one being underestimated. That's right. This is the Errol era. Not until he's won anything. No, it is not. Let's see. This fight ain't about the errors, about skill. 10th round KO. Errol, new IBF. Errol Spence Jr. only has a puncher's chance to win the fight. Brook would have to extremely care less for Spence to KO him. I see Errol Spence being TKO'd. He doesn't have Kell Brook's chin. I just don't see Spence having the variety of skills to win this. Brook not only tough, he got skills better than most. Intelligent in the ring too. It's gonna be like the Olympics all over again. Yep, you're gonna see his ass crying after he wakes up if he is put to sleep. Errol 10 times better since Larte. He has not had fire thrown at him. Very much in his career. Larte and Errol. Errol is a great boxer. He is an Olympian boxer, the greatest of all time. You KL fans are just biased and don't give credit where it's due. Hashtag War Brook. As long as Brook comes out from round one accurate, moving, throwing punches, the day is here. It's 22-1. That Spence can't take 3 rounds of accurate power punches to his static head. 22-1. That's massive. Those are damn good odds, man. Let's see. And like I said, it would not surprise me if Kale finishes fight fast, man. All right. Kale basic European style. Won't be enough. Keep distance throw up 1-2 grab and turn, mixed uppercut and hook. Spence pace and punch selection will be too much. LOL at Chocolate Brownies. Even if you think Spence wins, you gotta bet on that just as a value bet. I got Kell Brook paying $3. I just need him to win and I'm cashing out. Your ass eating that crow tonight. We'll see. I doubt it. Is this a live chat or just some guy talking about how great he thinks Kell Brook is? Why do you not engage with your viewers? Because I cannot say my points and read at the same time. All right, it would just interrupt me. I think this guy's the only one to talk about the possibilities. Spence loses from an unbiased view also. Let's see. If Spence hit hard and accurate, I'd bet him 1-3 also. Round 1-3. But alas, unbiased. Are you shitting me? Have you been listening to this guy? Spence is an unsuccessful Olympian. So stop giving him credit for getting schooled in the Olympics. Man down, no consolation prizes. Still Olympian. Everyone is so sure of the outcome. Brook is worse. He takes credit for a loss. Because Engel caused that loss, not Golovkin, in my opinion. All right, JD, take it easy. Let's see, Spence fanboys shoot KY when I guess using them facts into something, I don't know. Someone gonna eat that crow. Errol dropped his head in the face off. How much did you bet? That's classified. A good chunk of money. How about that? I'd beat both their ass. I dropped 500 with plus 195. I hope Brook comes through. That's a good bet, man. Damn good bet, good odds. Let's see. Listen to you speak. I don't even know why Errol is showing up for the fight. You give every single advantage to Brook. That's the way I see it. You make Spence out like he is a tomato can. I haven't said that, but I just give Kell every advantage that I said. All right, that's why I see the fight the way I see it. Let's see. Brooks loses against GGG is more credible than Spence schooling the Olympics, and Spence got a second chance too. Let's see. It was a KO and a loss. Yeah, Spence lost twice. Let's see. Uh, Travfdy wise man, appreciate it, John. Exposed everyone name who's picking the arrow. Oh, I have a list. I have a list. I tell you what. In the comment section or in this chat, put the names of everybody that you can remember who picked Errol Spence, man. I have a crow list, all right? I regret not taking a crow list from the beginning up until now. But I have a nice little list of names of everybody who picked Errol Spence. And I will be calling out those names, all right? Let's see. It's hot in Sheffield today. Nice out. Let's see. What's up? Let's see. Just got 13-8 at bookies for a Brook win. Can't believe he's an underdog. I'm telling you, man, if the fight goes the way I believe it's gonna go, man, he's gonna look back and say, what in the hell? What people thinking, putting all their money on Errol Spence, all right? Kell Brook is the best welterweight in the world. Can't believe people don't see that. All the lights. Spence looked like a crackhead Wednesday, but looked good to weigh in. I agree. It's crazy, man. He looked bad Wednesday. He looked bad, but he did not look so bad yesterday and Thursday. So, yeah, but I agree with that statement, John. Let's see. Sunday not as hot as yesterday. Um, let's see. Look at Spencer's neck when Larte hits him. It's like Amir Khan's neck, thin and fragile like a giraffe. Not built for taking big shots. Brook definitely holds a better shot, in my opinion, and recovers quicker. Yeah, just hope it doesn't rain. Um, we'll be setting off to Sheffield soon. Called Tomato Hall for some good food first. Well, hey, be safe out there, man, and enjoy. Let's see, Kell Brook. I wish I could have made the trip, man. Kell Brook will be in my top 3 pound for pound after night behind Crawford and Ward. Kell is somewhere in my top 10 pound for pound. He is somewhere between 6 and 10. Him and Canelo are probably around the 6 and 7 range. All right. I'm on your page just to laugh at you over and over. We're gonna see who's laughing after the fight. Dante's Boxing Nation will be the first biased media uh, outlet I'm going to when Kell Brook exposes this rookie. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. I'm gonna get Buck Wild up in his comment section. Let's see. I got to go. Pigsty should have been Hillsboro. Spence said, "Damn, he was big, like he was scared." Yep, and he's gonna be even bigger. Tonight. All right. So I believe that's it, guys. Caught up to the comment section. Let's see. We are family from South Yorkshire. Yeah, man. I tell you, man. I wish I could have made the trip, man. Ego did 7 reasons for Errol. All right. But yeah, man. Hey, you guys know, man. I am waving the flag. Like you guys know, I got my red beanie. I will be wearing. Got my chocolate brownies ready. My shirt is in the drawer. And hey, man, I'm ready, man. This is the day. This is the night. In a few hours, all will be settled in the ring. And you guys saw the crow. I'll show it to you one more time. There it is, in all this disgust. Man, that shit stinks. It stinks. It looks nasty and it smells nasty, alright? So, that's it, guys. A lot of empty seats after Manchester, man. I tell you, man, I don't know. I got a feeling people gonna show up, man. I hope so, man. I hope people don't be scared after that shit. I think that was just one lunatic, man. One lunatic being crazy, man. Uh, let's see. I've gone from 70% confident to 99% confident now. Kell Brook has made the weight. Enough love, bro. Thanks for the UK support. You're welcome. Let's go, champ. Let's see. You're gonna be fine. Kell Brook made weight. Fine. We're good. Kell Brook by knockout. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, champ. Dr. Keller Security. We be high tonight. Yeah, man. If anybody out there, man, in the UK, man, don't be afraid, man. Show up and support, man. You know, don't let these people scare us from doing, doing things we want to do and enjoying life, man. All right, that's it, guys. Regardless of what side of the fence you on, man, enjoy the fight. Have a good time watching the fight. If you're going to the fight, be safe and have a good time, man. And I will be coming on after the fight, doing the post fight. And hey, man, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna have some fun. You know, either way, however it goes. And I'm ready, guys. This is it. Thanks, Monty, man. You enjoy. Let's see. I swear your kills biggest American supporter. I love Brook, just not in this matchup. I want to see a great fight. Well, hey, Dre, I know we're on the opposite sides, man, but enjoy the fight, man. I'll see you after the fight. Carlos, what's up, man? HOA 1, I'll see you after the fight, man. Y'all be good, enjoy, man. Thanks for the support. And thanks for watching, man. Let's enjoy this fight. It's time, guys. Let's get ready to rumble.